Good morning there, Murray's readers are leaders. This is Author Roy Murry for Books for the Inquisitive Mind. If you are here, you've got an inquisitive mind. I read this book back in January of 2019. I read it when I was in college in 1973. And the book is 1984 by George Orwell. I took literature in college as a subtitle or subjects, and this was one of the books I read in college. Now, I read it again, as I just said, in 2019, and I'm bringing it up now because of what's happening now. George Orwell does a dull but fascinating book. Some people thought it was science fiction, that the government would control everything. I'll just read one line that I have here on my Kindle. It says, it was the police patrol snooping into people's windows. Go back. The patrols did not matter. However, only the thought police mattered. We have a thought police. They're mainstream media. They're doing it. We have data coming out that you can't confirm it. I read this book to compare. This is back over a year, almost a year and a half ago, to compare what was going on then with the world and how I could see some controls, especially in the EU, European Union. Not so much here, but I saw some things I didn't like in social media. I'm a social media director. I have I have a YouTube channel. I now have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. 72. I'm doing it all. And this book came out in 1949, the year after I was born. And he gets into the control of people, how they were controlled. Okay? And fascinating how at that time he projected the future. He's only off about 36 years. Maybe he should have called it 2020. Then people said, now you're out of your mind. How can you be that far ahead of time? But George Orwell was ahead of his time. He understood philosophies, psychology of what's going on in the world at his time and projected out into the future and said that these things could happen. Well, we're seeing it's happening. And the power is being put in people's hands that are bureaucrats that are not elected by us. Some are. Some of the governors are elected by us. And this is kind of a boring read. However, it's definitely worth the read. I'd buy it. Just go down in my description. You can click on buy it. And then you can weigh yourself how things are going. If you like how things are going, yes, we have the coronavirus. Yes, I'm in lockdown. I'll probably be, they say I'm good because of my age. I'll be in lockdown until I don't know when, but phase 3, whenever that is, when people come out. But in this book, push back. If you push back, you get squashed by the Orwellian despotic government. And we're getting, people are pushing back now. I'm hopeful this is the United States of America. We have a right to do what we want to do to a point. I agreed. Yes, there's a deadly virus out there, and I could get it and I could die. So I'll do the lockdown. But what's being done around the country in some places is Orwellian. It shouldn't be going on. I hope it will stop, and I hope you'll get this book. I hope you read my book review that I did in 2019 is down in the bottom. Uh, you got to put and Big Brother's is Big Brother watching. Well, now we got these things going to be flying around in the sky. Everybody's going to have to check their temperature. What are they going to check your temperature to go into the bathroom? I don't know. Your temperature in the bathroom is going to be higher than it's going to be outside. I'm only joking. I have no idea. But there's a lot of mind control going on. And we're not getting straight poop with the data on who's dying from coronavirus and who's infected, all the analysis going on. I took analysis 1 and 2 in college, and I don't understand what they're saying on most of the things. The numbers don't add up for me. Maybe they add up for you. Maybe you're listening to the right places. I don't know. That's up to you to decide on what you're going to do. My life is short. The average age is, I think, 79 or 80, 81 years old in the United States of America. I only got a few years left. I'm not going to battle this, but the pushback it's got to be there. We've got to get this country moving, and that's all I'm going to say on this subject for this video. But the book 1984 by George Orwell, it tells you where we might be heading. I hope we're not heading in that way. I won't be around to see that world. That might be 2030. I don't know. But that's all I'm going to say today. And you have a good day and a happy weekend. This is Saturday morning, Hollywood, Florida. And this is Roy Murray. See you later, alligator. And remember, if you were here the whole time, you've got an inquisitive mind. Go read 1984. Bye.